All right. Now, I want you to share me a case study with your business, no? Okay, I'm not saying reveal me a name and phone number of a person, no? But a case study or maybe a business who came to you because they didn't know what they were doing. And of course, they know that they need a strategy to be able to succeed in their branding. And because of your work, they succeeded. Please share with me anything.
Okay, offline, if I go offline right now, there are a couple of businesses. We have one steel project, it's a construction company. I think they work with Owando at the moment. There is another business. I think I was into dredging at a point in time. I was in Port Harcourt throughout last year. Sometimes, they bring you over. And I think the problem they had was um, it was a dredging company. I don't know if you understand. A dredging company, through the waterways, they dredge, they try to sand fill areas, sell sands and all that. So the man got a very big dredging machine. It's always like a ship, and but it wasn't working well. It wasn't working. It wasn't delivering. Like, he was putting so much in it, but he wasn't getting a feedback. Now, branding doesn't just end in you know, selling your product, and it also comes into the team. And I remember I always tell people one thing: if you are going to invest so much in a business, you have to be there yourself, especially in Africa. Okay, you can't just build a big ship, a big shop, a big whatever, and you're not going to be there presently, and expect people to give you feedback. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. So, how well do you even know your team? That's what I do too. I want to meet your team. I want to ask them questions because you find that sometimes they start asking these same questions. How do you even know they are part of your team? They can't even answer these questions. They don't even know what your vision is. They don't even know. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. They don't know nothing. And I told them, man, I don't want you to answer. I want to talk with your team. So by the time I got there, we realized, wow, it was that bad. They don't even know the personality of the man. They were just working, more like, okay, it was there was no culture. So I think we had to, revamp the team, change the location, okay, and a few other couple of things, and I think that worked. Then internationally, and let me leave local businesses, of course, this is Africa. The problem with Africa is most businesses don't still, most of them are not really online. They don't really have the awareness. They don't to have to come online, have the websites, content. No, it's not like that in Africa. Africa is still, brick mortar, house, shop. Then if you go online, I co-founded YouTube, which was 2 years ago. And the idea of YouTube was to actually solve this issue of awareness, give youth job, bring them together, webinars and all that. I co-founded YouTube, built it to where it was with Faith and Wellbeer. Then I stepped down. I'm always on the move. Once I'm done, I leave. I'm working with Optivity now at the moment, which is actually in Colorado. Optivity now they're into customer service. Okay. Also, I was working with Gamma Care, Home Care. They were into cleaning services. Right now, I'm actually with this was last week. I started with this big organization in Texas. For now, it's coded because they don't want to be out there. But they're building a software with UN to solve the problem of natural disasters, especially in Texas. So I'm their brand strategist, and through the weekend I've been working my ass out to make sure, because branding involves you building a brand story. Okay, I'm a storyteller too, so trying to get their brand stories to Red Cross and all that. I should be in Brazil next month or so. Yep, with a company too. Woo, so yeah, there's a whole lot, and it's fulfilling for me because it feels more like you're a doctor. You sit and with a whole team,
You
and they start
diagnose
telling,
company and say, wait, don't work,
yeah, and it's fun for me because that's why I said I'm grateful. I'm glad that I failed and failed fast. I'm still feeling today, and I wouldn't have had the confidence to be able to listen. And I mean, I'm talking about most of the jobs I've gotten in the past years are actually from the United States, even though I'm in Nigeria. It has also helped me beat the Nigerian economy and naira because then when you're earning in the foreign currency, it has also gotten me really busy, gotten my brain working because then I'm thinking, I'm researching, I'm writing, so I think I would have. I mean, and then all my siblings are in very good schools. One has finally finished university. The other ones have gone to schools. This was almost impossible. Gotten them accommodations, So it wouldn't have been possible if I'd actually finally gotten a job in GTB Bank. Sorry, or some bank or something. No, I think yeah.
That's
So and there's
that's
room
great.
for growth. I'm still growing and
That's very
thank you.
interesting. All right, now at this moment, we want to give you a few seconds to promote yourself because we understand you value your time. You are here educating
Yeah.
people. This is what we do, no? So in these few seconds, we usually give it to our guests to promote yourself. Do you have anything, any offer there for sales, or if it is just simply connecting with people, it's all there for you. Go ahead and do what you have to do for yourself.
Okay, well, I always find fulfillment in trying to make sure that we have many more jobs, more businesses, because I think one of the problems the world is facing today is the issue of unemployment. But when you have more successful businesses, then you've actually battled or you're actually battling, this big problem, which is unemployment. Okay, I always have discovery sessions. They're not always free, but just a few dollars, $100 for let me say 45 minutes, 1 hour max. I do this only on the weekends because my weekdays are really, really. I mean, from now I have to now have a whole workload. I have to go to the office. In Nigeria, you have offices. You have to drive all the way to the office. So I have discovery sessions every weekend. If you want to talk about your business, if you want to find out what you're not doing right, if you want to find out what the problem might be, if you want to get an ideology or better clarity, if you want self-discovery, if you want to talk with someone, I do this on Saturdays and Sundays only for the 5 minutes. You can always reach out. And my dream is to make sure that we have more businesses out there that are functional because that will also help, me because I'm not an HR today, but I think I'm giving more people jobs than HRs. Because by the time I work with companies, there are always loopholes. They need a content writer, they need a software developer, right? So most times, then I get to know or meet people that I know that might actually do the job or I'll source it to them. So it gives me that fulfillment knowing that your business is doing well. And I'll be grateful and I'll be happy to help. Sure.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that. All right, now the last question: what would you recommend for a small business that is looking for a way to brand itself so that it can stand out from the competition? Two or three strategies. Please go.
Well, the first things first is know about yourself. Number two is make sure that you know about the value you want to give out there, and number three, make sure that the value you're giving out there is unique because you have to stand out. And unless you stand out and reposition yourself, you're not going to be visible. And if you're not visible, you can't build trust. And if you can't build trust, then you're out of business.
Thank you, Awa. I really appreciate the time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.